Hello, everyone. Hi, and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. My name is Sharice Johnson Moore, your hope builder, lifting you out of your sorrow by guiding you to see the Christ within. I am here today to talk to you about the subject. It can pertain to men and women. So, the topic for today is, don't you see the red flags? Don't you see the red flags? This can pertain to business and to your personal life. So I would like for you to sit down, get your coffee, get your tea, get a snack, or you maybe relax and lay down. You can listen to this podcast, and let's get into this topic for today. I know sometimes we may feel lonely, but please, men and women, please do not, do not pass go. Okay, if you see these red flags. Okay. Topic for today on Let's Talk Sunday is, don't you see the red flags? Hey everybody, hello. How are y'all doing today? I'm going to wait a few minutes before I start speaking on the topic I'm going to speak on. Um, Hello everyone, hello. My name is Sharice Johnson Moore, your hope builder, lifting you out of your sorrow by guiding you to see the Christ within through scripture and practical applications. If you are looking to get over abuse, I am here for you. If you're looking to get over church hurt, I'm here for you. If you are looking to get over just a lot of trauma that you have dealt with in your life and you want someone to speak with, I'm here for you. Okay? I just want to come in and give y'all a couple of tips. This is especially for the ladies. Okay? This is something I have for the ladies. The ladies. Yes, the ladies. And the men can and the men can use these tips too. Okay? I'm not. I'm not gonna be discriminative like that. I'm gonna go ahead share equal. Okay? My topic for today is, don't you see the red flags? Don't you see the red flags? Right? This is a topic, like I would say, for, okay, business wise, relationship wise, on a personal, and business is even as like friendships, or even even it even can apply to uh leadership, when you pick your leadership, like for your church or your group or things like that. But I want to really stick into this program of relationship wise, men, women, men. I want to give this conversation, I want to speak on this. And we meet our potential, our potential others, and we date for a while. And I'm gonna give you this advice here. Take your time. Take your time when it comes to being with that person. Don't be in a hurry to be with that person, because if you're in a hurry, you're going to maybe possibly run into some stuff that you're not ready to deal with. Say this relationship wise, right? Okay, so let's talk about some red flags that you may see when it comes to your other person. Say y'all dating, and y'all, you okay, you want to take your time, and and you might, go out on a date, and you go out on a date and you have a nice time and things like that, and the date ends, and the gentleman walks you to your door, and he is being pushy about a goodnight kiss. Okay. If you don't want to kiss that person, you don't have to. It's not a mandatory thing. It's not a mandatory thing. Okay, but when a person gets pushy about it, it's like it makes you feel like it's an ulterior motive. Like, what is your real purpose? Now, another thing is, say you sitting there having a conversation with your friend, with your I'm gonna say call him friend at first. I'm gonna say friend or associate, right? And you've dated this person for a while. You've been dating this person for a while, and their conversation, when you ask a person a particular question like, how many kids do you want, or how many kids do you see yourself having, or do you have kids? And the conversation is kind of like it's like they're skirting around the subject. They don't want to talk about it. They dodge the question, right? And I tell anyone that wants to have a relationship with someone else, make sure you love yourself first. Make sure you love yourself first. Because we also have to look at the dynamic of people's mindsets. Their mindsets. How do they think? How do they solve problems? How do they deal with stress? How do they deal with pressure? How do they deal with finances? And these things need to be taken into consideration when dealing with this other person. Let's see, what's the other red flag? If a person tell you something that rubs you the wrong way, and this is and I say this. I had a situation where I was seeing this person, and they said that I wasn't good enough to meet their parents. They said I was not good enough. They were scared to introduce me to their parents because they didn't feel like I would live up to par, up to what their status was, or what their requirement was for them to have a girlfriend or whatever. Hello, how are you doing? Unique Presence One, how are you doing today? Our topic today is, don't you see the red flags? Okay. Red flags could mean, I give you a scenario of, if a person tells you something about, they have observed what you do, right? And you don't like what they said, sometimes we have to, excuse me for a minute, sometimes we have to do a self-evaluation of ourselves. And when people like to point out all your flaws, and they think you have all these flaws and stuff like that, right? Oh, thank you. And they're always pointing out your flaws, that means they're trying to hide the flaw. They're trying to turn. I take that as a person. You're too busy looking at my flaws to even observe the flaws that you have. Sometimes it's like that, And I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give this scenario, right? I was talking to a young lady the other day, and she is a life coach, and me and her was having a conversation, and I have a friend of mine, and she wanted to discuss with me. The friend wanted to discuss with me a situation she was going through at the moment, and she wanted to talk about a guy that she was involved with, and I kind of felt not the me and a young lady that's the life coach, that's somebody totally different. My friend, she wanted to discuss about the man she was talking with. I said, okay, all right. But me being the honest person that I am, I kind of like, well, you dealing with all that. Why are you dealing with this person? Why? Sometimes we have to look at ourselves when we got our own red flags, where we have maybe father issues or mother issues, and we try to bring that. We don't intentionally do it, but we don't intentionally do it, but we bring those aspects of what we were missing in our childhood from our parents and our mothers into this other relationship. And I was like, really? I had to give her, didn't you see the red flag conversation? Well, if it's like this, why that? If it's like this, why is that? And sometimes we want to be in a relationship so bad with people that we don't see the red flags. We don't see the red flags from the other person. We don't see the red flags from even ourselves, that we carry this with ourselves. And we carry this carry this with us through our life and impose this on other people, is the red flag. And one of the red, and I will say, a lot of our childhood trauma makes us have those red flags. Where there's no conversation, where there is no conversation, no communication skills, because we weren't taught how to communicate with people. We weren't taught as children how to communicate. We were screamed at, we were yelled at, we was physically abused, physically abused, beaten, talked down to, things like that. And sometimes those things become what we bring into adult relationships. Well, and I was kind of, breaking that down for my friend. And she's like, oh, I never thought of it like that. I never thought of it. I said, yes. Sometimes we could be driving down the road. This is my scenario. Driving down the road, and we see the red flag say, he's not financially stable, or she's not financially stable, and we keep riding that because we see their spending habits and what they spend their money on, and they talking about they need their rent, but they spend some money on some weed. Okay, they're not good with their financial habits, right? When we ride down, we see another red flag. They let's see what other red flag could be. They had this propensity to, let's see what else. They had this propensity of being verbally abusive when people want to have a conversation with them. No communication skills. That's red flag. Communication skills. Okay, we keep driving. And see another red flag. We We keep seeing these red flags. Oh, they have this propensity to jump from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship. Oh, they still friends with their exes and things like that, and then and that's a red flag. Okay, they got, I call it baggage syndrome, baggage syndrome, where they're dragging their stuff from other relationships into your relationship and telling you, oh, well, this was what's the name used to do, and this was what's the name used to do, and be like, wait a minute, excuse me, but you in a relationship with me. I'm totally different from her. I'm totally different from she. And we can't bring that's another, it's a red flag when you're bringing all that baggage with you to the next relationship. Or this was somebody did to me a long time ago, or this is what and it's like, hold up. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. And when they have propensity to keep throwing that in the relationship or conversation when they have it with you, that is a red flag. Red flags show up in different places and different aspects of a relationship. Sit down, talk to this person, ask them, okay, where do you see yourself in 5, 10, or 20 years? And they can't give you no answer. Okay. If they're working on a dream, they're working on goals, that's good. But if they can't tell you where they're going to be in 5, 10, and 20 years, they have no, I could say that there is no plan for their life. Do they have a plan for their life? When they can't answer this question, well, you see yourself in 5, 10, 20 years. Okay. How is your if they have kids, how is your relationship with the child's mother or father? And if they go into this, oh, she did, she that, she gold digger, she da. Okay, it's animosity deal. You're telling me how the relationship is between you two, because it's like, okay, well, how my relationship going to be between you and my kids if you got animosity or you don't like their mother? So a lot of things cause you to have red flags. And it is a thing of, we have to learn how to say no. No, you're not good for me. That's just like in business. Okay, somebody brings you an offer, right? And they say, okay, I'm gonna keep it on a dating game. I'm gonna keep it on a dating aspect. Say your friend introduced you to somebody that she said, oh, this person will be so perfect for you. Y'all be perfect for each other. And you realize that the person has issues. Okay. They are living in their pain. They're living in they bring up they ain't nothing wrong with being in pain, but don't carry that. That's a red flag if it's that pain of someone has done something to you and you're not ready to let go. Some people are good at masking that. And masking that red flag. And sometimes it makes us not want to open up to others when we have conversation with them. Oh, I see this man. He's so nice. I see. You would make a perfect. Y'all would be perfect together. I don't do blind dates. that's exactly what I remember when one of my friends tried to set me up like that, right? And I was like, it was like I don't know, it wasn't a good experience. I'm going to say it like that, because it was, I don't know. I really wasn't in. I wasn't into the guy. It wasn't that. It was just, I just got this vibe that it was something off. Ladies, you've got to learn how to listen to your instincts when it comes to dating and when it comes to asking questions. Ask the questions and then you'll see what response you get. It's always good to sit down and have a conversation. Do you have a conversation? And And this is, I'm going to say this: be careful who you meet, because what they present themselves to be can be somebody totally different after you get home with them. Be careful who you meet, because that's why I tell you to take your time in the relationships, men and women, to get to know these people. Oh, you go to her house nasty, bed ain't made. To go to do house nasty, bed ain't made. Oh no, we got issues because I got OCD. I like cleanliness. And when, oh, just no. Oh, I'll help you clean up. Okay. And the other person and say this the other person's house, right? Say, okay, I'm gonna give you the experience I had. Went to this guy's house one time, and his house was, it just, right. And I said, okay, well, you need somebody to help you clean up. I clean up, and I cleaned up their house, and they got an attitude at me about cleaning their house. Like, really, dude? Like, you don't want to clean up your house? And that's the way my grandmother raised me. I just got those habits, right? And say you go to you go to the young lady house, and I think all young ladies should have a clean house. Nothing, I mean, ain't no. If you got dirty clothes, put them in a clothes hamper, not in the middle of the floor. Make your bed. It's like, okay, keep everything nice and neat. So that's the way I like. That's the way you like the way things. You like the way the things. You like the way they are. And it's just getting to know someone, getting to know them. Get to know them. Don't just, all right, I wanna see what the sex is like. Excuse my French. I want to see what the sex is like to see if they're a keeper or not. Come on, it's more to a person than just sex. Now, if this person is, now that's a red flag. That's a red flag, because that's all they think they could keep somebody. In my concept, my mindset, if a person does that, says that, I've been in that situation where, all right, that's all they thought they wanted. That's all they wanted. That's all they could bring to the table, was they thought sex was a way to keep somebody. It ain't. Okay, that's red flag. If they think that's okay, I want to see what, and then I think about keeping them or not. Come on now, that is a red flag for me, because it shows that the person is not they not ready for no relationship. They just want to wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That ain't good. What do you see yourself? Do you see yourself, you and that person sit down, and in the beginning, how do they handle plans that you make with them? Like dinner plans, Christmas, holidays, birthdays, Valentine's Day. Just, do they do stuff out of surprise? Do they surprise you? Do they, like, show you like they like really into you, and do they take you out? Do they take it out, or do you want to eat in, or do they hire a chef? How do they run that? How do they, some people like to cook, some people don't like to cook, and it's like, you gotta, it's some red flags. I like a man that can cook. I can cook, so I want somebody that can cook. And but if they can't cook, like, come on, let's try to learn it together. Let's learn. Are they open minded to learning new things? Are they open minded to learning new things with you? Are they okay? Like, okay, let's go take a cooking class. Let's go. Let's go do this. Let's go do something. To both broaden our horizons. And I kind of like, hey, I'm always got an old man to learn something new. I do. And we want to get to this final topic is the finances. How do they handle their money? How do they handle their money? Hey, how do they handle their money? I remember one time I had this boyfriend and I asked him, so where you work at? He said, I work at a club. I said, okay, what kind of club? He was like, it's a strip joint. It was a strip club. I was like, okay. So why you don't get a real job? Oh, they take a child support out my check. So I don't want to. I'm not getting no child support money. That's why I don't work. Like where they do that at? That kind of like told me that, and then it was more to the story than that. It's more to the story that their mother was taking care of that child, not them. Oh, my mama bought this, my mama buy this, my mama do all this stuff with the child and all this, and I don't think I should have to get on child support. Okay. Well, that told me along the way, I learned that I learned a lot, and it took me 5 years to learn this person was the wrong person for me. How did they feel about a banking, a checking, a savings? Are they saving for the retirement? Are they saving for saving for rainy day, emergency fund? And are they buying? Are they spending? How do they spend their money? Do they spend their money on necessities or they spend their money on looking good? Do they spend their money on things that they need? Water, light, gas, sewage, mortgage, rent, what a car, no car insurance. Do they spend the money on that, or are they spending their money on looking good? Oh, I gotta buy this Louis Vuitton. I gotta buy. I gotta buy this Louis Vuitton. Or I gotta buy this Versace, and I'm sitting there like, but you talk about you want a car, but you spending all your money on this looking good, and your house look nice. House laid out now. House was laid out, but they weren't willing to sacrifice their money for things that they really needed. It was okay, I got bills, okay, they pay their bills, okay, they pay their bills. But if you have a goal and something that you want and something that you need, you save the money for it. And how is their credit? How's their credit? Is they running credit amok? Or they running their credit just perfect? Are they paying their bill, credit card bills? Are they paying any of their bills on time? You know, what are they doing with their money? Are they looking good? Oh, I'm going to get my hair, my nails. I want to get my hair done. That's $300, and I'm going to get me some weave, and I'm going to get that's $300. My nails $160, and my feet about $100. What are they doing? Finances play a very important role in your relationship. Finances do. And if you get somebody that is willing to sit down and try to teach you about finances, that's a good person to be with. Because they're trying to help you. They're not trying to hinder you. I can see, okay, well, I got yeah, I want to get this, I want to get this. And they fake, I call it fake and bake. Fake and bake. Oh, I want to be a chef. I want to be this. I want to be that. They got these skills, but they won't sacrifice to make stuff happen. Or they want to make the sacrifice for their dreams or their goals. And look, I'm gonna give y'all this other one. Are they always asking you for money? Oh, they got this excuse. Oh, I got this, so I got to pay this bill. I got to pay that. Look, I didn't get in this relationship to babysit nobody. We both grown. Okay, so Like I said, finances play a role in your relationships. So one is, are they jumping from relationship to relationship? Are they bringing a baggage with them, or what somebody else, the arts, I come arts or offenses that the person has done to them in the previous relationship? And hey, are they clean? Do they clean? Do they like cleanliness? Do they have goals? How do they feel about their finances? It's a lot of things that got red flags, and how do they treat their children? How do they treat their children, mama, if you got kids? These are some red flags. I just wanna, for the ladies, and the men can take this advice too. I ain't leaving on nobody. So, if you have, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I want to thank everyone for coming in today for Let's Talk Sunday. Let's do that. I want to thank you for coming in. I want you, don't you see the red flags segment? I thank you, right? And I wanted to put this out there. I made a video of, if you are a company, you are a small business that's just starting, and you have products that you want that need exposure, that need exposure for you to gain clients, get in contact with me. DM me or write me at I am Sharice at ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com, and we will sit down and talk about it, because I'm opening up my segment for advertising spots. I'm opening up my segments for advertising spots. So you have a product, or if you don't have a commercial, we'll sit there, we'll talk about that, because there's a lot of different ways you can do it. So come on, talk to me. Because I don't mind helping people. I want to help. I want to help entrepreneurs that's just starting out with their business, and they might have this one product, or you might have a book and you don't have a marketing, and I want to help. Okay. And I'm also putting this out there for the beginning of January. If you are an author and you do not have a marketing plan, I understand. Come talk to me. Okay? Come talk to me, because I want to hear what you have, because I'm going to start taking start them the new authors. I'm going to fit you into my Authors Excerpt Sunday segment, where I give you a free shout out, where your book and your information and where your book can be purchased. I could do that during my program, okay? Or I could turn around and do it during any of my programs I get ready, because they are my programs. So I wanted to say, you want exposure for your business, a t-shirt business, a clothing business, I see a lot of other entrepreneurs out here where they have new books coming out, and they have new products coming out, and they have this coming out, and everybody needs exposure. So reach out to me at www.ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com, and you can maybe get a spot for free advertisement. I'm just putting it out there. That's gonna be just twice a month. It's not gonna be every day. It's gonna be like twice a month during a segment, maybe a morning word of worship, or let's talk about Sunday, or think about it Sunday, or Authors Excerpt Sunday. One of those programs, I will turn around and do free shout outs. Okay. But just twice a month. So if you have products, call me and let me know. All right. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. And please Watch out for those red flags, please. Watch out for them, okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, okay, babies? Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Sharice Johnson Moore here, owner and CEO of LBM TV. At LBM TV, our objective is to give you programming that will invigorate, motivate, and inspire you. Our programming will provide you with insight, in-depth knowledge, and solutions in your daily living. We can be seen on every smart TV, smartphone globally. We're located on the C1 Media Smart TV app, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Google TV. So get ready to enjoy positive, uplifting programming for your daily living here at LBM TV, where we care about you. Hello, everyone. Hello. Sharice Johnson Moore here, and I have something special for you. Okay, I'm starting a new streaming channel, and it is entitled LBM TV. Okay, so I want to get you seen in front of 4.5 million people. Okay. You know how many people that is that you could advertise your business to, that you could put yourself on front of the people to be seen? 4.5 million people. Oh my God, that's a lot of people, right? So, I'm opening the door for all of those that would like to advertise on my TV channel, LBM TV, an opportunity to really get in front of the people. You can contact me through lbmtvmedia@gmail.com for further details. lbmtvmedia@gmail.com for further details. Okay, so I want to get you seen in front of 4.5 million people. Okay, so that's on a daily basis. And I wanted to let you know that I support all businesses, okay? So come on in the room and get seen on TV, okay? All right, babies, I love you.